Photorealism was actually needed in order to explain the storyline of Fire Force in this scene. Spoiler alert for those of you that are anime only, because I'm going to be covering some manga content. The final episode of Fire Force showed us some photorealism of the current world that we live in, of Shinra looking at it when he went back in time. That is because this was the world pre-Cataclysm. And the reason that it was like this was because this was actually the world before the Cataclysm happened. Meaning that the world used to be the same way that we live in now, and it used to be 3D, but the Cataclysm basically changed the laws of the world and it turned it into a 2D world. Because here's the thing, a few chapters down the line, we actually get a throwback story from Sister Sumire, who is one of the pillars, who is talking about the previous Cataclysm 250 years ago. And she explicitly states that the world used to look different than it does now. Then she changes into her 3D form, the way that she used to look before the Cataclysm. And then she's talking about the current world that we live in now, which is in the year 2000 and something, 250 years ago. And she states that the people of Japan were basically very gullible because they have no religion, so they have no moral backbone. So it was the easiest nation to trick people and generate a new collective unconscious. It was the perfect country to imprint the evangelist guidance, especially because of all of the things regarding social media and how everyone just swarms to the new trends. They're like bugs to a flame. Problem was that even though they were successful in creating the Cataclysm, they couldn't actually destroy all of humankind. Instead, what happened was, due to the Great Cataclysm happening, the evangelists just completely changed the laws of the world. So the world went from being the regular three-dimensional world that we live in, just like how Sister Sumire used to look back in the day, to a new two-dimensional one. That is the reason why Shinra is so confused and asks, what are those beings that look like people? Because Shinra's, the current Fire Force world, is a 2D world, but back then it used to be a three-dimensional one, which is trippy as hell.